What's going on, everybody? Just give me a few minutes and we'll get started here. Interesting. Why is this not working? Everything was working before I went live, and then I go live, and then it doesn't work. And now I'm echoing. Here we go. What the hell? I don't understand. Everything looks good on my end, just not working. Interesting. Well, that didn't work. Oh, that worked. There we go. Boom. There we go. You got to be at least this tall to ride this ride. We got it figured out. What's going on, guys? So unfortunately, my order is not here yet. So I'm kind of leaning on other people's rips. I got a lot of people to send me a lot of pictures. So we're going to go through what's all been out there so far, what to expect when you're buying these hobby boxes, because that's the only thing anyone has gotten so far. So I did kind of document everything. So we'll kind of go through this real quick. And then we have the Fortnite checklist, which is almost complete, that we've had a few guys working on. So thanks to everybody in the group that have been helping out with that. So far, the things that we do know is a lot of the stuff we went over before is actually came true. So there is 25 uncommon, 75 rare, 100 epic, 23 legendary, 9 frozen, and then we have our 100 filler cards. So what we've figured out so far is of the outfit cards, they come in all 5 variations. As far as we can tell, there's no crystal shards out yet or cracked ice. So it's possible that maybe the frozen are limited to certain variations. We can't tell you with 100% certainty yet, but there has at least been base frozen cards found and hollow. So that would suggest that they're going to come in all the variations. So we figured out that there's in total 232 outfits. So if they come in all 5 variation, that leaves a massive collection of 1,170 cards in total. Or sorry, 1,270 cards in total. So that's 100 harvesting tools that we don't really care about, but they are a part of the collection, so you got to get one. And then the 10 promo cards that pretty much like 5 people got because, bots, and then all the different variations. So, in comparison to season or series 1, there was only 710 cards. Series 2, there was 860 cards. So this is a massive increase in the collection if all variations are applicable to every type of card, which so far that is what it seems. Yeah, so I guess the real question right now is $72. Is that a good purchase price for a hobby box? Now, this is way higher than what we're used to seeing with any of the hobby boxes. So, trying to kind of calculate it out and figure out what's going on, if it's even profitable. So, it's obviously very low inventory when it comes to the mega boxes. Once again, either that or we're just buying it up faster than they can sell it. But I think I have it calculated out. Did I do that? Thought I did. Yeah. So if you need to take into account fees, right? So if you're selling stuff on eBay, 13% fees, $72 purchase price, you're looking at $80 that you have to, you know, overcome to make a profit. So that equals out to about $13.40 because you only get 6 hits in each hobby box. You're going to get one Optichrome, which hopefully you get something that's big, and that will actually make this whole equation a little bit more in your favor. But honestly, it looks that 72 might be a tad high for what's going on right now. So it's not necessarily a bad thing, but it might be something that can be concerned about if you're buying hundreds of these and planning on sitting on them for a long time. $50 for Mega seems great when comparing to 70 hobby. Yes, I 100% agree. I bought as many Megas as it would let me. I did buy some hobby boxes because I couldn't go without them, no matter what the price difference is. Yeah. Hobby boxes, it's going to come down to like how much people want these frozen cards. Maybe a few Optichrome frozen cards might change people's opinions, but you can always get those in the fat pack boxes. So, all right, cool. So let's go back up here. So we definitely notice an uptick of people, like in general, and we got streamers that I've never even heard of opening hobby boxes right now. So it's good for the hobby, regardless of how high all the prices are. I think it's really good for the hobby right now. So what we have seen so far, so we have I have like 6 hobby boxes to show you guys, but just like the stats from it, the most we've seen is one Optichrome. In season 2, occasionally you get lucky and get a couple, maybe 2 Optichromes, and there's been crazy situations where people have gotten 3 Optichromes, but nothing like that so far. However, I will tell you about one here at the very bottom that seems like a mess up on their part. But it's been true that it's all had 3 hollow foils like they claim. We did figure out that the legendary and the frozen, the whole fiasco, we didn't know. They told you're going to get 2, but we didn't know if you can get, one of each, one of either, or sorry, one of like 2 of the same ones. So it appears you can get it in any combination. I've seen legendary and a frozen, legendary and a legendary. We're talking base. and I've seen 2 Frozens. Our group was lucky enough to get a legendary and 2 Frozens from the same hobby box. So, in that situation, it's profitable, even at $72 a box. Frozen fish stick. Fat packs would be great compared to what hobby has. Yeah, I think fat packs are definitely going to be a good purchase. Just remember, if you buy those like individually, you got to be concerned about people weighing them in the store, which we just saw somebody doing. So, all right. So, what we've noticed with the actual packs is the hit comes on top, which is a little strange in my opinion. You kind of want to be surprised. You want it somewhere in the middle. So maybe when you're opening your packs, you open them upside down for the suspense. Um, and then also from like a quality control standpoint, it'd probably be more beneficial if it was somewhere in the middle. But hopefully we won't have too many problems and they don't throw our boxes around. Let's see. Fat packs would be great. Talked about that one. Has anyone found any cards in stores yet? So me and my daughter went hunting today. There was nothing, nowhere. So I already ordered a bunch online, but I was trying to have some to rip for you guys because I wasn't certain if it was going to make it here tonight. But let's see. Target stocks tomorrow. Yeah, I would definitely keep an eye out. You got to get on the same schedule as your vendor stockers. All right, cool. So when you open up these packs, what we've seen, every single pack has at least 2 rares and 1 epic. That's been pretty standard, I think, with Series 2. At least 1 epic was in Series 2. I'm pretty sure we also got rares. But in this situation, if with Season 3, there's only 25 uncommon. So they're going to give you 2 rares to, make up for that. And then instead of getting an uncommon, that's where they would put in the insert card. So previously, they would just substitute a harvesting tool or maps or whatever. But this go round, they are substituting the uncommon. All right. So your first card can either be an uncommon, a legendary, a holo, Optichrome, or yeah, that's it. Or yeah, base legendary. What else? All right, we're gonna get into some pictures here in just a second. Yeah, so this is just what I was talking about: uncommon base, holo foil of any rarity, chrome of any rarity, frozen series, which that can be base, holo, and we think Optichrome. Pretty sure we haven't officially seen it yet, and then or a base legendary. Yep. So I'll just show you the pictures of this in a second. We talked about this already. We talked about a little bit of this already. So some common places to look for cards. Make sure you're checking out all the CVSs, the Walgreens. The fat packs may trickle in there eventually. Definitely, you want to hit up 5 and Below. They have been a distributor before, or a retail location for some of the fat packs. Hopefully Dollar Tree gets some packs this go around. They kind of skipped out on that on Season 2 and just sold them to these online retailers for us to all jump into. No, you say promo sold out in 3 minutes. I'm not even kidding. In 6 seconds, my shit froze. I literally had the thing in my cart. Matter of fact, I even took a picture. Uh, I don't. Oh yeah, here it is. So this is what it is. It was in my cart. I was ready to rumble. I literally was pressing, complete order. Products in your cart are unavailable. I literally pressed OK and retried for like 30 minutes, but nothing was happening. So I ended up buying on the secondary market, unfortunately. I guess I'm checking. Where can we order? So when you say where can we order, are you talking about hobby boxes? Because you got Steel City collectibles, you have blowout cards, and you have Dave and Adams. I think I'm not sure if they've actually gone live yet. You got Midwest cards, something like that. You can just Google Midwest cards, and something should come up for the hobby boxes. And then Toy Wiz, which I highly do not recommend. They've been overcharging everybody since day one. Let's see. eBay resellers, will they at least re-release season 3 promo on its own? And I don't know. You know, prior they have released season 3 promo sets on, you know, each week and a random drop. I can't tell you for 100% certain if that's going to happen again. I went ahead and bought some in the secondary market just to be safe. All right, but let's go ahead and look into some of these. So Kevin Jones is one of our group members. He sent me some of his hits. So let's go ahead and get this a little bigger here. Yeah, so we got, I don't even know how to pronounce this dude. Scimitar. So one of the weird things, and with this collection, they put the rarity on the front of the card, except on this one, which I believe Westrom found. So that was a good eye. So for whatever reason, this dude just doesn't have a rarity on it. I don't know if it's all frozen or just him. I guess we'll find out here in a minute because I do have another picture of some frozens. My man down here is Guff, right? Yeah, Guff. I think he's going to be huge in this season. He is definitely a very likable character. Very, very likable. And then we got Love Thorn. So notice they got 2 rares, a frozen, and an epic. And I believe this is his Optichrome. So his Optichrome is in a rare. When did all this drop? Yesterday. It actually dropped today at noon. So the season 3 promo set dropped today at noon. Sold out in literally seconds. Yeah, if you bought hobby boxes from Steel City, chances are the hobby boxes are showing up tonight. I wish I had bought from them. A lot of anyone that's gotten their cards has either been from them or the Midwest cards. I called them and they said no more Series 3 promo. Well, can't say for 100% certain. I have no connects with Panini. All frozen have no rarity. All frozen have no rarity. Okay, good to know. All right, here's some 2 more cool skins that he had. He had, I guess it's Galaxia, Eternal Night. Now we all seen Eternal Night on the promo, on the advertisement. Some pretty cool cards. So these are his 2 legendary. So in total, he had 2 legendary, 3 hollows, and 1 Optichrome, which is what is you know, advertised. Now, if we go to Eric Myers, he had a little bit of a different thing going on here. So he had, these are his 3 hollows, and they look to be 2 epics and 1 rare. So no real pattern yet for the hollows. You know, he had some honorable mentions here. He had the Contract Giller and Agent Peely, also known as Agent Fishstick. And then we got Bright Storm Bomber, Steel Sight, and Maven. He had the base frozen. So this is the first frozen I've seen as a base. I've only seen hollow. I want to see the back of these. Did I not get the back? There we go. And then Backlash. So that's also a legendary. Cool. All right. I don't want to exit out too far here. And then let's see who else. So there's a guy on YouTube, a sports collector. I've watched his video. I snapped some screenshots. His name is Breakfast. So if you want to follow him on YouTube, he had a very cool legendary card. This guy right here, I believe his name is Pulse. How do I go back? Yep. Or no, Cyclo. Sorry, Cyclo. This is probably one of the coolest cards I've seen so far. I've never seen him in game ever, but like just the aesthetic of this is freaking dope. It's like a cracked out Tempest. This was his Optichrome, which is Pulse. Epic. Nice little smiley face here. You know, I wrote all these names down because I'm not the best with names. So I forget, it's Lion or something like that. That's not right. Callisto. This is Hollow, Rare, Deep Sea Dominator. Deep Sea Dominator. There we go. And then Scoundrel, Scuba Jonesy. So he had a pretty good pool. He did not get any frozen, and he did get 2 legendaries. He got these 2 legendaries. So Polarity 219. So it seems like so far the boxes have kind of been leaning towards 2 legendaries. So maybe pulling the frozen cards might be a little bit more difficult than we thought originally. What else we got? Do you have a picture of the Midas Hollow? I do. Yeah, this is definitely going to be one of those chase cards, man. I'm super pumped about this. I really, really want this in Optichrome, and I really want. I'm not sleeping on the hollows just because, not everyone's going to be ripping hobby boxes and fat packs. People are going to be ripping mega boxes. So typically hollows aren't as plentiful because, people just keep a lot of sealed product. I think I've seen frozen in every other box. I'll be on the lookout for the Optichrome. Yeah. All right, let's see what else we got. Most people have seen all these already. These were all of the advertisements that Panini used. So they posted a blog and posted some Optichromes on here. Great little onesie here. Definitely a sweat skin. Forget this dude's name. Love Ranger made it into the frozen. A cracked shot here. Look at this dude, man. Who knows his name? I can't remember his name. Definitely a play off a crack shot. That's freaking dope. The double-sided wrap cards are, pretty lame, to be honest. I don't know why I had a little bit more hope that they were going to be a little cooler this time. But definitely some cool skins. A lot of these are going to be, I really feel like everything's going to overperform, at least in the first couple months, and then average out a little down the road. Let's see what else. We got another, I think, actually, I don't want to go to my Facebook and post some personal stuff, but there was another member of our group who posted her hits. So she had actually had 2 frozen and a legendary in the same box, and obviously 100% hollow. I'm not 100% on this one, but very interesting that you can get 2 frozen in the same box. And a legendary. I don't know if somebody messed up at Panini, but they got super lucky. And then they also got an Optichrome and then 2 hollows here. All of this is from a single hobby box. Agent Peely. Yeah, I would love an Agent Peely. I called him out a long time ago. And Scuba Jonesy. I just had a feeling there's just no way they couldn't be in this. And then you got Lexa here. She's definitely going to be one of those cards that people are chasing for sure. All right, what else we got? Kevin's second rip. I hate that you can't zoom in and also scroll. So we got Wingtip, Hazard Agent, Triage Trooper, Pillar. So he wasn't super stoked about his pull here, but at least he had 2 good legendaries. 2 of the sweaty superheroes. No frozen in that box. I don't really want to talk about the promo. It's just going to piss a lot of people off, but I'll talk about it real quick though. So if you didn't know, these all come in cracked ice. This is a thing that's Panini's been doing since day one. They started with the Series 1. They came out with the P1 through P9. And then Series 2 release, and they switched to doing 10 promo cards instead of 9. And they actually added an additional promo card to Series 1. And then this time, right out the gates, they're coming with 10 promo cards. My personal favorite is Chaos Agent. I know there's a lot of love for a lot of these other guys, though. So, be interesting to see where these go if Panini doesn't bring them back. Do they have 22 card packs? They will have 22 card packs. I believe they're 22 cards. There may be more than 22. I think I have a picture. Let me see. What do I do with it? Maybe not. I definitely have a picture somewhere on my computer, but I don't know what personal stuff I got on here. I don't want to just start opening everything up. Nope, not here. Somebody else can fact check that if it's 22 cards per pack, but the fat packs will definitely be available soon enough. All right, what else? All right, so now I'm gonna show you guys the checklist that we got so far, and it's real close. We're only missing 207, 216, and 222. So if you guys have those, that would be super beneficial. We can be the first ones to complete this. You know, it's like a thing between, you know, Cardboard Connection and everybody else. They all try to get the checklist up first. So it's just like a little feat that we like to have. Let's see. Glad I'm subbed and you kept me up to date though. Should have ordered a box. Guess I'm about to. These cards look clean. Yeah, they're definitely clean. I personally prefer season 1 and season 2 look over these, but at the same time, man, it's not bad by any means. It's just some of the cards, I think the rarity kind of just off puts it, takes away from the aesthetic, because it'll be like, you know, everything's purple and this will be like neon green or something, or you know, whatever the colors are, blue. It just doesn't make sense sometimes, but it's all good. Do I have a link to that checklist? Yes. Well, we're going to post it in the Facebook group. I don't know if Dan wants this to be public to everybody, but we will definitely make a screenshot and we will post it in the group. I'll also add a link once this fills up completely. I'll either put it in the next video or add it to this one. Some of the big names in here, we got Jules 132, 137. I was super excited that she was in this. I haven't seen her yet, but somebody has her. We got the Zombie Gold Trooper, Frozen Fish Stick, Frozen Red Knight, freaking dope. We got Midas 218. We got the freaking Scientist. That's gonna be another good one. You can park him right next to the Visitor. What other names are sticking out to me? Let's see. Castaway Jonesy. I mean, he's kind of been, you know, he's had his own teaser video. And it's Jonesy after all. Let's see. If anything, changing the style adds value to the first 2 series. Yeah, I personally think, you know, this is going to be the hot topic for a good, you know, 3 to 4 months, and then people will start trickling back into Series 2 and Series 1. And, you know, Series 1 is still as limited as ever, so if people are getting real serious into the collection, that's going to bring a lot of value. Let's see. Scuba Jonesy. Cool. Anybody have any questions that you think I could answer? You can definitely type them in the chat or any comments or whatever. This will probably be a relatively short stream just because I did not get those boxes in. Me and my daughter are going to go hunt pretty much every day, even though I know they're not going to be there probably for another week, but we're still going to check. Yeah, there's a lot of cool skins, definitely. Now, when Series 2 came out, a lot of people, I mean, a lot of skins people hadn't really seen that much of. And that's kind of because Fortnite kind of, and I wouldn't say fell off, but everyone was kind of like taking a break. And they actually had a lot of good skins that came out during that break. So for a lot of people, you know, we were collecting the cards, and then we kind of like fell in love with these characters, and then we go back to playing the game, and it kind of like reverse engineered, and now we're like buying skins in the game because of the cards. So sometimes it just works like that. Do you think Black Knight will be a Series 1 exclusive? That's actually a great question. I wouldn't put them past them to like maybe do a variation, you know, but I always thought it would be super cool if they made some variation of the Black Knight and then have it be an Optichrome, because you can't get an Optichrome in Series 1. And like maybe that be the only card just so that's an exclusive. What price do you think a Midas PSA 10 cracked ice will go for on eBay, the first one? I think it would be over $500, honestly. PSA 10. Oh, I didn't even think about that. PSA 10. I really do think it'll be in the six digits. I think megas are going to be incredibly hard to come by. There's 232 skins, and you only get two cracked ice. That's insane. Like, I'm not even going to embarrass myself trying to do some simple math here. 232 divided by 2. You got to get 116 boxes to even, wait, is that right? Yeah, 116 boxes to even have a chance to get a full set. And honestly, probably another at least 15%, but probably more. 133 boxes. And even at just $50, which we're at right now, that's 6,670 bucks. So, and you're not probably getting them for 50 bucks from here on out. That was probably a one-time, one-stop shop. Foundation, I don't think so. No, Foundation is not. Just a scientist. With Series 2, how long after promos dropped did the cards show up in the store? It was a full week, I believe. And they dropped 4 different times. Same thing with Series 1. Is there a Reddit for Fortnite cards? I personally don't use Reddit at all. Never have. Every time it tries to get me to sign in, I'm like, no, thank you. Maybe one of these guys know. I think Reddit would be actually a great place to, just add some excitement. I already got my hands full with enough, man. I'm trying to get more into TikTok and all that, but it's kind of a younger crowd, and ironically, Fortnite trading cards are more for adults. Shouldn't be that way, but it's so expensive. That's just the way it has become. There's a Reddit group, but nothing's really happening in it. There you go. Somebody take lead on that, man. Do you know when the cards will be available to buy? In store, whenever your vendor next stocks, I would check. If you know your vendor's, like his routine, typically it's once a week. But I would say any time from today forward, there's a chance that you'll come across some product. In Europe, I think you guys already have some out. I thought some people posted not too long ago. Does anybody else remember? I thought someone opened a hobby box from overseas, but I could be wrong. I don't have any pictures, so I don't want to tell you yes or no. All right. I think that's pretty much everything I wanted to cover. Let me double check. Kevin's rip. I just took some pictures off of this guy's stream. Uh, Two freaking awesome skins, man. I don't know his name. Somebody said it earlier today and I forgot. Who knows his name or her name or whatever? And this is basically Cuddle Team Leader, but a big ass dog. Thanks, Westrom. Yeah, it wasn't really well articulated, but I was really hoping to rip instead of just talk. Megas. Oh yeah, that was the other thing I was going to talk about is the megas. If you guys weren't a part of this, grab bag from Card Giants, they dropped these at $49.99 and they basically sold out in probably I would say probably a half hour, maybe an hour. I was because they allowed you to buy some, but you had to wait a certain amount of time. So this has 2 hours until you could buy more, but they were all gone by the 2 hour mark, so it didn't really help. I may have, signed in with my sister's account and bought a couple more. Yeah, I cannot wait for these megas to get here. They're definitely not staying sealed. Not this go around. No sealed product for me in Series 3. Everything's coming out. Quack or something quacky. So if you were lucky enough to get megas at $50, I don't think it's not the end of the world. It is, almost double what retail is. However, when something was listed for $150 for basically 6 months or however long, at least 5 months, it kind of just sets a number in people's minds. So when you see $50 all of a sudden, you're like, wow, that's so cheap. I think that's everything. Oops. Talk to Omega's promos. Yep, that's everything, guys. Anybody have anything else? Quackling. Yeah, that's it. I wanted to say duckling, but I knew it wasn't right. Yeah. Guff and Quackling. Yeah, I don't even think they're going to last at 150 just because I think what's going to happen is people are going to get a taste of the megas and there's not going to be any. People are starting to be stingy with their seal collection. Yeah, I would say I think just a prediction that the chase card is going to be Midas. But I could be wrong. There's lots of cool skins. You got Agent Peely, definitely a top pick in my opinion. Peely's getting closer and closer to that Black Knight level, so it might carry over. What are y'all's opinions? Who's got the top chase card as Midas? Matter of fact, let's pull up our list here. Still missing these three. If y'all got 216, 222, or 207, Midas for sure. Yeah, I think Midas is just such a big skin, such a sweaty skin. He meets all the check marks. But I mean, Agent Peely's Agent Peely, so we'll see. We'll see. Is there a fanatic? Okay. Kit's another fun one. Think he'll do well. Lexa is definitely going to be in the top 10 for sure. Lexa is everywhere, man. All right, man. Let's see. Do you think it would say 2022 on the Series 3 Megas? No, because they probably printed this stuff along. Oh, yeah, that's what I wanted to talk about. You reminded me. Thank you. So, as I was going through this list, I was noticing everything is in alphabetical order. However, when you really look at it, sometimes it breaks up and it's no longer in alphabetical order and they substitute stuff in. So, like right here, we go from M to P's and then all of a sudden, Fanatic is in here. So, it almost seems like they had a set and for some reason they took out certain skins and put in other skins. Now, it could be for like political reasons, or maybe there was something that was kind of on the edge of being offensive. I don't know. But they may have had something to do with why this was so delayed. And if you keep going, Lovely is in between your S's. So that was another one that just popped in there. Showdown. So there had to have been, maybe it was like a printing issue or quality control issue. Yeah, I can't do the box opening tonight. I wish I could have, but it did not come in. Co-raise. Sorry, brother. All right, guys. That's all I got for you. Feel free to leave some comments, and I'll definitely, as actually, I'm gonna probably go live again, but I'm gonna wait until I get some sealed product in hand, and then I'm gonna be starting to collect data from the other sealed product. Lion, that's that guy's name. I was trying to remember earlier. Toy Wiz, man, yeah, I'm just not a fan of them, bro. I couldn't bring myself to order anything from them because they raised the prices so much so fast. I just couldn't do it. Where did you get yours from? I bought from um what did I buy from? Was it Blowout Cards? Oh no, I bought from Card Giants. The one I was just talking about. I bought everything so far from Card Giants. I want to say I bought my hobby boxes a while back from Midwest Cards. Could have been somebody else. I can't remember. I just basically was sitting on Google and I just kept retyping in Fortnite trading cards, and I was just going page by page by page by page. And every now and then you'll find a trading card company that actually got allocation of some of these cards. It's not often, but they don't always come up in the search. You got to really dig. And sometimes it doesn't say 2021, it says 21 Panini, like kind of like how on Walmart. So some of your searches can get buried. What's going on, Gavin? How you doing? All right. Anything else? All right, you guys have a good night, and I will catch you on the next time, on the next stream. I'm also going to be uploading a few videos here shortly. I'm trying to target the eBay nomenclature. So, all right, guys, take care. I'm trying to target the eBay nomenclature. So, all right, guys, take care.